Hi people, I'm Samantha, welcome back to TataKookie. I have some great news today. I finally could pay back the loan that I took before. And now I have a basement. I haven't checked it out yet, so let's look at the basement. Oh, you have to go down. Spooky. Okay, the size seems like the first room that we had in the beginning, which is a little smaller than the upper room that we got in the previous extension. I don't think it's a bad thing. I was hoping for a bigger room so I could make it more into a work room or something like that. My plan, like I said before, is that I want to bring all the workbenches and the materials that I have lying around on my island down there. Because we have to clean up a little, don't we? Let's look in the inventory. As you can see, I still haven't had the time to clean up, but that's okay. It's not that much material that we have to transfer. I want to start with the workbenches. And the decorations that I have for the workbenches. I think it looks cool when you have prepare everything, like even if I don't use it in that way. I think it's pretty neat. Let's see, should I bring my oven here as well? No, I think that's a good place for the oven. I think I will leave it like that. First I will go down once again. Yeah, that was a mistake. I forgot something. I wanted to bring a few more materials that I collected. Stuff like this. Like I want to make a bookshelf, but to make a bookshelf you need to have like 10 separate books. And I don't know why they did it, that you can't put them in your inventory as like in a collection, you know, like fruits or something like that. You have to bring them separately. Let's do this. It's kind of unnecessary, but why not? Okay, I also want to change the music on in my game. I'm a huge fan of KK Slider. He was on my island yesterday, however, I was not able to listen to a lot of songs of his. Today I'm going to use the creepiest sound that I have. The KK Dirge. Because we make a creepy basement. So it's a must that the whole atmosphere is creepy. Should we also change our clothes? Later. So let's go down and see what we can do. First of all, I want to change the wallpaper and everything because it's boring and we need some change here. What do we have? Let's see. I buy also a lot of wallpapers and carpets and stuff like that, but I never use them, which is a shame. So we should start doing that. I like this one actually. It looks kind of like a curtain on the wall, which is cute. I didn't know how to use it before, but now we can utilize this one. Okay, let's start decorating. What will be... I will not change as much as... I will not change the layout as much because it's because we need room for this. It's more like a working environment. So I will dump all my unnecessary, or not unnecessary, but at this moment not usable materials here, and clean up my island a little bit. I read recently, I was looking into interior design, and they told me that I should and there I found out that I should create sections, which sounds plausible in this case, but I have no sense in the whole interior design department. Let's try our best. I remember that I had this big shelf that was useful. Where's the shelf? Tool shelf. Yes, that's what I was looking for. That makes everything more professional looking, in my opinion, which is why I love it, and I want to put that at the center actually, if I can. And my plan is to separate the basement into two parts. I want to bring down my closet area that I had showed you in the last video down here. So upstairs I can install a bathroom, which is a very useful and necessary thing in my Animal Crossing world. So I have to use every part of this basement very smartly. Don't waste any space. Of course, we need our work apron because we are dressing to impress. Yes. It looks good already, in my opinion. I wanna put this one up there because it looks more neat and clean. And that's it basically. At least for the decoration part. So let's get out and get more stuff. I think it's kind of a waste that when you drop items that they don't look like the items that you dropped. Like, I understand why they do that because it's a differentiation between placing them and dropping them, but sometimes I want people to be able to grab things like my other characters, and they can't do that because they're like, they can't touch anything, if you know what I mean. Like if I place them like my friends. But it looks cooler if they're in the placed position rather than in the drop position. But that's just some nitpicking in this case. Let's pick all the books that I collected and the magazines because I want to make a manga shelf, which is super cool. It's another project that I'm preparing. I want to make like a library. So I'm going to make yet another account, which is going to be a librarian account. For that purpose, I need a lot of books and manga magazines to do all this. Let's put down more things that we need for crafting and stuff like that. So let's remove all these books and magazines one more time. And maybe put them in our inventory. I mean, we have a lot of space now. Put them in the storage. Let's start dropping some things. Like I have so many iron nuggets, but we cannot sell them because they're a rarity, which is funny because I have so many and I never use them. But that's how the game works. The moment someone tells me that something is rare and I should collect all of it and never use it, I never use it. It's a curse. It's my hoarding sense that I have. So every morning I just go to another island or collect stones and whatever and never use them. These ones I want to leave because this is my clay oven, and for my clay oven I need, realistically, like if I was in real world, I would need some iron nuggets and clay, which doesn't make it look like I'm hoarding or anything like that. It's just how life works. So let's go and continue looking for items that we can put in our basement. I love that he's working out. One of the reasons why I don't like all these sports villagers is that I don't like working out, but I like watching sports. I've always enjoyed watching sports. Show me what you got. Oh, and he's even watering my flowers. Oh. Oh, we have to listen to that conversation. Hey Cruiser, great to see you. Let's chat. Wow. Let's continue on our journey on finding items for our basement. I really don't like all these tables that I put out here. I know there was a purpose for all of that, to make it look more clean and organized, but now that I have a creepy basement, I don't need all of this anymore. I hope. Wow, I have some black tulips now. That's great. That's one of the things I was waiting for. My next projects were the tulips, so I'm happy I already got some black ones. Let's continue. Do I need this table? I don't think so, but I just built them everywhere around my island to just make it more organized, but sometimes my animals are sometimes my villagers are talking about them and they're like, why are there so many tables staying around our island? They don't have any purpose. Well, they do have a purpose, but the purpose is over now. So now we are making everything look more realistic, in my opinion. And continue. I will keep the turnip table because that's more for myself as a easier way to grab all the turnips that I have lying around. Yes, I think this is the last one. Doesn't it look more... No, it's full. Why can't I make it even more big, my inventory? I need more inventory. I feel like I'm one of these people who need inventory space for like 5 islands. And finish. Let's go back down in our basement. Let's separate it into 2 areas. For this purpose, I have some panels. I found some cool panels that you can use as a separator for rooms, which is always a good thing. First, let's drop all of these materials that we have. No. Drop. And drop. Honestly, recently I'm playing this game and the last few days I was only paying back the loans that I had to finally get this basement, and now I can finally start playing for real, because that was a hassle. I don't even know how much I have to pay for the new basement. I will look later in the ATM, but if I remember correctly it was over 2 million. I know you don't have to really pay it back officially because it's the last official payment that you have to make, and You don't get any additional extensions, but it's just for the completion in this. It's just for the completion of this game. And I'm kind of a perfectionist in this case, so we have to do that as well. Here in my storage we have the panels. I have the Imperial partitions, 3 of them, but I don't like that they're like in zigzag form, which takes space away from me, and I don't like that. I don't understand why they did that, and it doesn't make any sense because it's just a waste of space in my opinion. I know, again, it's interior design and I'm not an expert or anything like that, but I need space, a lot of space. If you look at this, it's just too... On the other hand, it fits the whole atmosphere, just a little. But no, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the panels that I have. Simple panel, yes, that's how they are called. And then just put them here. Just take them here and align them to the wall because it needs to look like a real wall in my opinion. And yes, that's what I wanted. I have one more, I think. Maybe in my inventory. I bought 2 for the time being because I was not sure if I really wanted to use them, but I think we are going to invest into more panels because that's kind of the only way to really separate a room in this game, which is kind of sad. Okay, that's it for now. And here, the second part, I'm going to decorate the walk-in closet. But that's for another video. So, until then, see you! I hope you enjoyed it and come back for another day on TataKookie. Bye!